Hey, good evening, folks. I'm meteorologist Bill Alexander, and guess what? We now have Hurricane Francine. We've been looking for about 2 days at a tropical storm that has now developed an eye wall and a closed center there, and the latest recon report showed 982 millibars of pressure. That's a drop of 5 millibars over the last 3 hours, and so we have a Category 1 hurricane. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, not really a whole lot, because we're 210 miles away from the center of that storm. You do see some passing showers in those outer feeder bands, but the reality is the impact is going to be up along the Louisiana coastline, and that's going to be late on Wednesday, where they've got a hurricane warning there, and we're going to be seeing those that impact in the form of 3 to 5 foot seas, storm surge, inundation, and of course 90-mile-per-hour winds. So that's going to be rough for them. But for us, hey, we're just going to have clearing skies and a much nicer scenario tomorrow. So what are we looking at? Here is what we're seeing. There's the core of the storm, now a hurricane, working its way to the north-northeast. Notice the large rain band associated with that. It's going to be some heavy rain, but the storm is moving fairly quickly, 10 to 12 miles an hour by that time. So we're going to 4 to 8 inches of rain across the southern Mississippi Valley as that moves on in towards Jackson and all the way up towards Memphis. High pressure will dominate for us, though. Now, here's what we're looking at in the upper air, and this is why Francine is going the way it's going. Here's high pressure, there is a high pressure, but not everywhere is a high pressure. Instead, what we're looking at is an area of low pressure in between, and that is the path of least resistance for Francine to make its move to the north and on into the mid-Mississippi Valley, where it becomes extra tropical and then kind of meanders around for a couple of days over portions of the mid-south and deep south, and then eventually moves its way to the north and northeast and gives more rain to the Appalachians. But around here, high pressure is going to settle in here as you move on into early next week. But underneath that is going to be sufficient moisture for isolated to scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Don't count on much in the way of rainfall, though. We're pretty much done with that, just a few hundredths of an inch in very isolated spots. And then as you move into next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, a bit more, but no heavy rain. So what are we looking at? Quietness. We really dodged the bullet on this one. There's a little bit of beach erosion. We're still looking at high rip current risks for the next couple of days, and we're looking at the coastal flood warning going on until about midday tomorrow. Some small craft advisory until midday tomorrow as well, but temperatures will be settling down into the middle 70s overnight tonight. Might even see a little bit of that moon out there, but for the next couple of days, it's going to feel like summer instead of fall. We're going to be looking at mostly hot afternoons, right near or slightly above their seasonal norms. Normal right now is about 92 degrees, but more heat and humidity. Feel like temperatures about 104 to 105 the next few days. And then we pick up enough moisture, we finally end up seeing those sea breeze showers returning, stray to isolated Saturday and Sunday, a little bit more numerous on Monday before they begin to clear out Tuesday. So we really dodged the bullet on this one, Francine. Gordon is the next on the list, and way out in the Atlantic is another disturbance with a high risk of becoming a tropical cyclone within the next couple of days. I'm meteorologist Bill Alexander. Okay. I tried to be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing, Bill. You always are interesting. So I have to give that impression. I'm saying